It's kind of crazy. Yeah, you should log out. Y'all, the most toxic thing you can do in PvP is realize you're losing and run down your own timer so your opponent doesn't get ranked. In today's game, we catch someone doing this in 4K. It's crazy. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Hopefully not another counter matchup. This is fine. I'll take a myth versus life all day. Wow. I have this, but I can't cook in this matchup with weakness stuff. I think bubble right away. Right? So he's gonna blade up, I think. Now, I wouldn't mind going for a Jhin, but I don't need two of them, right? Yeah, I'll just bubble. Oh, does he have life pips? Maybe we don't go the dot route. He's myth life, I think. Is that what's happening? Honestly, that alone made me not want to pack, not want to go that route. Interesting. Okay, let's start getting depth pips now. Because it looks like he's going to do something with... Is that genuinely what this is? Myth life? Myth fire and life. Cool. I never thought I'd see the day, my boy. Guys, hear me out. I am going to go ahead and shield. If he goes for a drop bear, I have a Toilet. I will undo his healing and then Scarecrow when I can actually pull the Dark Surge, right? That's how you... sometimes that's how you got to play it, man. I don't think he should drop bear. What is that? Okay. I'm thinking just keep getting depth pips. While maybe you get a weakness. Okay, I mean, you could do this, I guess, right? I would have liked a weakness, to be honest. But I guess that's not a bad move. Right? Is he running all of the overtime schools? Is this like an overtime strategy? Because I don't know, that's kind of cool. Another blade? Okay, so it's just blade into the blade. That's fine. We are gonna have to get rid of them, but you know. I guess if he drop bears, I'll heal it off anyways. There's nothing wrong with healing here. Okay. I mean, I would like to remove some of those blades, though. That would be beautiful. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's also good, technically. So what do we need? Do we want... What does he do? Another one? Is that what's happening? So, can I be honest? I think that you should still remove everything and then get an ice pip out of it so you can do even more. I think that's just smart. You do this and then, you know, what are you really worried about, right? You have a shield and, you know, if you're not going to pack the counters, got to punish that. Yeah, but I think he's going to King Art me, right? But if he King Arts, then the blades that he does have on himself are just gone, basically, right? So that's going to leave 2 blades left over. And a bunch of weaknesses that he can hit through. We'll see if he hits through it. I don't know. I have a feeling that I gotta go for a rebirth or something like that. I don't really know yet. I don't think you need that over a Dark Surge. Okay, he's just on rinse and repeat mode. That's crazy. So why don't we go for another blade remove, I guess, right? So I can't really Scarecrow again easily. Unless I get, like, a Dark Surge. So I'm kind of digging for that. I'm not pulling it, though. Everything else is, like, kind of, like, not relevant, you know? I guess I could weakness again. Really? That is crazy. Okay. I don't really see why he would not just hit through all this with the King Art. But I guess I'll just... Maybe he doesn't want me to rebirth. I don't know. Oh, is that not, like, kind of nuts? It's... barely. Not really. Oh, actually, I'm gonna do it. Is that another blade? Okay, hear me out. If I threefold and he King Arts, then he's gonna have to hit through a 40. And he's only, what, 4 blades in? So hitting through a 40 is not gonna work out. I think we're gonna get rid of a lot here. I need the Dark Surge. I'm gonna do that. So now he basically cannot hit through all of those. And I think a 40 weakness is worth a lot. I could also just remove again and then guarantee that he has to hit through it. That's decent that I pulled it, but, you know, nothing crazy. Okay. Oh, so it's just gonna be blade into the blade forever, I think. I'm still out here hoping for a Dark Surge right now, man. This is crazy. I don't really get what he's even doing. Okay. Wow, this is a hand and a half. This is just the most brain dead thing I've ever seen, dude, already. I mean, I have Scarecrows, thankfully. That's the good news. But, like, what is this, bro? Alrighty, so we'll remove enough for him to just have 4 blades again, right? I guess I have to do this until I get something else. So, the reason why this is fine is because he is now having to hit through a -40. But since he has 4 buffs, it might be so many buffs that a -40 isn't enough anymore. The good news is there's also a weakness under that, right? So if I do another weakness, even if he does an off-school hit, he's basically guaranteed to have a double debuffed hit. So I guess that's fine. I still need a Dark Surge if I want to keep up with this. If he's literally only going to Blade on repeat. Well, I'm just not pulling Dark Surge. This is on another level. And he's just going to keep spamming the same blades over and over. Okay, I guess that's what this game is. I don't know if we'll win. I'm not even going to pretend to... I'm not going to pretend to know, my boy. It would be a lot easier to win this with the Dark Surge. Still haven't seen it. Crazy. I pulled both of my shuffles before I pulled one of those. Is his deck just blades? Yeah. Okay, well that's unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? Do I Vampire? If I Vampire, then it's another weakness, technically, right? Why don't we wait? We can try to cover it with this, right? Maybe. I'll just rebrace, I guess. I really need a Dark Surge, man. I'm like almost sitting on shads, right? That's crazy. I don't think this is gonna work that well, y'all. I think it's still on autopilot. Okay, interesting. Now he's shielding. Okay, so what are we gonna do here? 1, 2... I don't know, y'all. I guess you have to do that. Wow, can I just pull a Dark Surge? Is that really... I'm gonna see a dude literally robotically blading and not pull a Dark Surge, bro? That's the one card I've needed this entire game so far. Is anyone else just mad watching the lack of Dark... I have 5. All 5. I pulled everything other than that. I'm literally sitting on shads while barely pulling side deck. That's like unbelievable. Like, you gotta give it to me. Oh my god, I got another one of these. This is a level. We'll remove that when the time is right. With the trap counter, I guess. Right? Weakness? I don't even know if that's smart. I'm just doing it at this point. He has 3 different types of weaknesses on, right? So that's good. Finally pulled my first Dark Surge. 60 cards deep. 70, actually. 70 cards deep. He doesn't even have that many blades, y'all. He's been trapping randomly. Right? What does Dark Surge do? It uses my shads to give me pips so I could, like, keep up with this. Which I really did need. Like, kind of badly. Alright? No matter what he does, it's a bad hit, right? The Toiret will make sure of that. If he does a King Art, all of his blades will be wasted. And the traps, yeah, he'll have a lot, but I should be able to Centaur, Rebirth, all of that. I don't think this is that bad, y'all. I could be wrong, I don't know. I'm holding on to this for whatever reason, but it doesn't feel like it's that good. Okay, so what did he do? I expected this. Now, the reason why I think this is a bad move is because if I Scarecrow now, I'm covering the 60 weeks, and he still has a universal weakness behind. I need another Dark Surge right out of this, by the way. Like 100%. I don't even need this that bad, dude. I'll reshuffle for that later. So what is this gonna remove? Oh, I think this removes a lot of blades. Let's just say that. I think it removes a lot of blades, dude. What do blades do? They buff you. What you talking about? What you yapping about, bro? Is this not, like, covering a vampire weakness? And a 30 and the other 40s? He's, like, guaranteed to not be able to hit well now, right? I like that we snuck a vampire in there, y'all. I really like that. I don't think he was ready for that at all. Wait, so hold that. Is there another? Yeah, look, there's another blade there that got removed. So we caught up a little bit. I think that was like his double blade somewhere. So I think he has 3 blades and 2 traps and 3 separate weaknesses. So the overtime on me doesn't matter. Nice, okay. Got a trap counter. Honestly, I like that for the shield break, so I don't mind it. Let's... Okay. That was a very, very bad move. Not sure how else to say that. So he's clearing a bunch of 40s, right? But look at this. He's hitting into what exactly? What is he hitting into? I think there's a 60 and a 40, right? So that's 3 blades. But yeah, 60 and a 40. Wild. So I don't think the dot is that good on me. Now the traps are what we have to care about, right? So I'm gonna start by breaking the shield and just, you know. Is this off of me? Ooh, interesting. He could Oni, but he would Oni through things that I don't care about, so I don't really care. I think you have to do this, and now you need Centaur, right? Or Rebirth. And then you have to maybe reshuffle and play for the kill shot. So this is just to break a shield while removing a trap. I think that's actually a really good idea. Right? Yeah, that's smart. That's good enough that I'm happy. Now, there are a lot of traps left over. There should be 5 plus. There's a lot. There's just a lot. But, I mean, you know, it is what it is. You wanted to do this, right? I don't even think this actually removes everything. Other than just the 45s, but... I don't know. Is that enough? I like that it's just damage, though, dude. I need to do some damage at some point. Random shield, right? Yeah. Not surprised by that. You could gen, but it's not a good idea. I think out of that... Ooh, interesting. I don't want to waste my death pip, so you know what? We'll just do this first. I'm not worried about dying to anything at all. I don't know why anybody would be. Should I wait for the dots to take up the traps? Like, maybe I remove some of them, but because I would rather the dots that are that debuffed take up some of the traps. And then, it's like he didn't do anything, right? There we go, dude. Finally. Took forever to get these. Okay. When do these detonate? Because depending on how we do this, we can make it so that the Maple Moose trap and the TC Myth trap get used on a pretty bad King Art. And then I could just heal off his next thing. Then we're really in good shape, right? If that's a blade, that's like his only buff. Yeah, you know what? Why not? Let's go for a Centaur. We need another shield break anyway. I think we remove everything but 2 Maple Moose traps and a TC trap. But I think using a whole Centaur on that is very, very silly. So I'm not going to do that. I think that's good. Now we're on the aggro, right? I think normally this is where I end up losing somehow because of some nonsense. So maybe I shuffle. I really don't know, y'all. There's normally some nonsense. Oh, I was wrong. So wait, what is on me then? As good as that is, I don't think I've removed everything that I thought I would. Oh, there's 3 Maple Mooses on me. Oh, I kind of love this, actually. Because I have Bubble and a bunch of 40 blades. I bet he shields like crazy for no reason. Right? Okay, so you know what? I'll have 1 trap left over. Not ideal, TBH, but whatever. What are you going to do? What is that? I don't care. I think we have to do this. I could have done that, but it's not worth. I think shielding is fine. It detonates now, doesn't it? And he has a bunch of weaknesses on. I'm predicting a detonate now because... Oh, never mind. Okay. Well, I guess it's still helpful, right? That's a really... I would have done this. It's a main deck. I prefer that. It stacks, right? Maybe I do it anyways, y'all. If I'm just going to send a bunch of these, I might as well, right? I think, yeah. If he's going to run down his own timer after playing like this, I'll report. If that's what we're doing. I have no problems. I would hope that's not what's happening, but I feel like that's exactly what's happening. I don't know. I mean... Guys, I think you are going to King Art because you want to do some damage right now. And this is the best way to use the blade, right? So I will do that. And then Dark Surge, right? He just Fire Elf for no reason. Is this not going to detonate, dude? How much is this doing? Let's see. He hit through so many 60s. I mean, can I be honest? I did more than I thought. So I guess the King Art was good. He's not going to chip me down doing this. Yeah, okay. Hi, Sauce. It was good, Death Rider. You caught me in the midst of what looks like a timer game, as usual. Because people that want to blade over and over again decide that they don't want to play the game after people have the counters. Kind of crazy. I mean, I don't think that's relevant, right? I don't know if he's thinking 20 seconds every round or if he's dead-ass about a timer himself. But if I'm being honest, bro, you do that and I don't expect anybody to call me out for reporting. You know, man? Because I'm not going to play this any differently any other time. Like, Wow, this is crazy to watch, bro. Like, dude, you shouldn't play a game like this if you can't even take the L. That's a thing. I streamed this game as a career and I can take the L. What are you doing? Crazy. Okay. I mean, yeah, dude, I think you can centaur and stack. So I think that's going to be really, really good. So what is that? Is he still hitting through a bunch of really bad things? Let's see. I don't know. Maybe this one's actually good. That's actually a much, much better move than a lot of the other things that he could have done. Isn't this guild sus? I mean, they've doxed me. I just thought that they were going to stop with that. I thought that would be a cool, like, stopping point. All right, let's do that, though, y'all. We're healing really, really well. We could always rebirth and centaur to get as many pips as possible. As many blades. And then, no, he has nothing left over. Basically, he has to hit through a -40 this whole time, I think. Yeah, we have a bunch of trap counters. I don't even think you need a blade counter like that. I don't think you need 2 of these either. Yeah, he's timering, by the way. Unbelievable. This is like actually just like they know that they're being bad sports and they don't care, dude. They just don't care. It blows my mind every time. They know exactly what they're doing. That's fine. I mean, I was going to centaur anyways. I could do another centaur or a rebirth. I think rebirth is a little bit better, actually, because I already have centaur blades. We're almost able to kill, actually, believe it or not, because these are 2 different 40 blades. And we also have bubble, right? He's probably out of blades. Yeah, I mean, then it's just silly. Like, what do you expect? What do you expect anybody to do here? That's wild, bro. Okay. I mean, yeah, we could remove the rest of that or just let it detonate again. That seems to be the better move half the time. Right? I mean, we know how this ends, y'all. That's the sad part. I'll shuffle. I'd rather have it than not. Because I'm out of cards and stuff, you know, dude. And then, you know, but I think it's a timer game almost surely. I'll even get rid of this because I think just base hits can be good. Yeah, he's just, if y'all are wondering what he's doing, he's just weaknessing and shielding now so he can run down his own timer. That's literally what this is. And I'm pretty sure this is a stream snipe. Right, I mean, I used rebirth to counter 7 traps yesterday. It was called a Jade. I mean, yeah. I can see why he's mad. You basically knocked down his sandcastle. I mean, I guess. I guess, bro. It is what it is, I guess. You know? What can I say? My entire intention of going against someone that did this was to knock down their castle, guys. Clearly. I mean, okay. At the end of the day, if I can get some shield breaks, I could do a triple buffed hit. I could do this into a centaur if I have enough rounds. I could obviously rebirth for an even extra blade, right? So all of these things can happen. Will they happen is probably a better question. Are these different traps? They are. So a shield isn't that bad. For the first detonate, right? That's what we learned last time. Do I not spend pips? Is my goal to just get him slipping with, I don't know, some sort of... Oh, that's, I think, the best move, actually. Because at least you're breaking a thing and threatening that, right? I don't mind that. I don't even think that... Well, does it detonate now? Because I'm just going to lose all the traps anyways, right? So maybe I don't go that route. We'll see, dude. I'm going to say that it does detonate, but I still think this is smart. I don't even think you need this right now. Because you have that, right? Okay. Yeah, I should have done this last turn. I didn't think I'd pull it, TBH. That's all good. So this is just a shield break type of move. I was wondering why you haven't killed him yet. Oh, yeah? Really? Cool. Bye. I mean, what do? We have centaurs for days. Obviously, I have the kill shot. He's not going to give it to me. I could do a random centaur here if y'all think that's smart, you know? Like just a random one. I think we don't need a shuffle, right? He's going to shield, right? Yeah. He's just timering. How do you timer when your deck is like this? Genuinely. Like, how do you feel good about yourself? I just don't get it. It's just like, oh, I can't win. You can't win then. That's it. This blows my mind. You have not healed? No, there's no reason to timer me. He bladed like a robot, and I use blade counters. The only reason he's doing this is because I'm live right now. I promise to y'all, man. It's sickening, man. It's sickening what these kids do. Yeah, I have 6 rounds to kill, but he's gonna debuff every round. That's all he's gonna do. That's all he has to do. Crazy, man. Watch, he's gonna wait the 20 seconds and then just shield over and over. Unbelievable, bro. Oh, is he out of shields, or is this a set shield of a different sort? Okay. Where's your strike? Have you lost your mind? So we have to... It's 6 rounds, right? Starting... So this is round 6. Or round 1 out of 6. Whatever you want to call it. I think you have to pass, probably. Depending on what he does. So I have 5 rounds to kill, I think, right? That's doing nothing. I think he's just waiting until... So he knows I don't have a Luminous in hand as well, by the way. I had a life pip, correct? Let's see. Yeah, so he also knows what's in my hand. He's just cheating. So I'll report. I have no problems with this. If he shields next turn, then you know that he's cheating as well. I hope we're all on the same page on that, bro. Because, I mean, it's obvious, right? I would just kill it here. Let's do that, though. That's fine. I think we have to do something. Let's see if he debuffs now when I have a hit. But last round I had a triple buffed hit, but he didn't, right? Oh, yeah, look. Look, dude. Nah, this is pathetic. This is actually, it is a shield. He's just cheating. Oh my god, man. I can't believe these kids exist, bro. He's trying to heal. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro? I don't even think I need this at this point. I'll go for this. It's not gonna do 2,900, obviously. It's 4 buffs through a shield. Why does he pack this? He tried to get my storm just now. It's very obvious. Do y'all not realize this was a snipe? Are we gonna... He saw my storm in queue, instantly queued, set his deck, didn't get what he wanted, so he's like, oh, I'm just gonna make sure this guy doesn't gain rank. That's all this is. Pathetic, pathetic behavior. It's sad, bro. Cheating on Wiz in 2025. It is really crazy. I mean, I don't mind that we got a Dark Surge at least, right? He was setting up on your character. We have 3 turns to kill. Could I do that? I think he still loses. If he shields every round, I don't know. I really couldn't tell y'all. Let's see what this is. Yeah, he's gonna shield every... No, but he didn't shield when I had a Luminous. I would have killed him, huh, dude? Oh my god. What the hell am I watching? This is crazy. This is actually crazy. He's just blatantly cheating. Oh my god. That's a part that I don't get. How could that be satisfying to you? I mean, I'll go for this, bro. I think I have 3 turns. I should anyways, unless I'm wrong. I don't know. So that's 1 out of the 3 turns. So when I got a... Yeah, Luminous and the hit otherwise, right? Would I Luminous first? I mean, I don't mind sending this if I think it kills. I might as well, right? Yeah, I mean, we have the kill. He's dead. He's just gonna timer so I don't get rank, I guess. If he double shields, I guess Luminous is the best bet, right? Weakness. I'm wondering, y'all. Do I kill here? I mean, let's go for the Centaur anyways. It's my best. Do I have a damage path Centaur, maybe? I don't need this anymore. I don't. Okay. It was almost there, right? I guess I could have done that. But I'm pretty sure he has 1 more turn before his timer's gone. And I still have a bladed thing. I'll just do my highest damage hit, I guess. Unless I don't know how the timer works, but we'll see. Maybe he can timer right here. He's cooked. I don't think he's dead this turn. If he's dead, great. I mean, this is just obscene behavior. Off of a game like crazy. Let's see, bro. Yeah, he's alive. But obviously he's dead this turn. Oh, he's dead. Wow. Isn't that crazy that you lost while timering a life on a myth? It's kind of crazy. Yeah, you should log out. And I will report that.